We are already a worthy human being. Making this video today is to remind everyone in this journey that it's okay to not see results. Okay? If you're a slow learner, that's okay. We're all okay. We're all in this together. Hey guys, this is Coach KP, and today I'm going to talk to you about the number one theme that I see in the personal development community when people start to embark on this journey, okay? So that one theme that I see is everyone is scrambling to learn more. Everyone wants to do more and become more once they start to experience this joy in developing themselves. So what happens is when we come face to face with the fact that there is infinite number of things possible for us in the future, we want to learn so much. We want to learn so much and do so much with our lives, okay? All of us become hyper-focused on gathering information in the early phases of personal development, so much so that we end up starting to beat ourselves up, or if not that, then we start to punish ourselves almost by learning too much and not giving ourselves enough time for integration. Okay, so this has happened to me, and this happens to many people that write to me or get in touch with me in terms of what they're learning and where they are wanting to go and what they are not seeing in their lives happening fast enough. Okay, people are like, hey, I've been meditating for a year and I still don't see changes, or I've read your book or taken your courses and I'm still getting triggered. All right, so people are also looking to learn, juggle books, and there's this to be read and that to be done and this workshop to go to, that class to take. There's just so much out there, and I'm not dinging people for doing that, because this is such a human behavior that we want to learn more and be more, and that's a great thing. What I'm making this video today is to remind everyone in this journey that it's okay to not see results. It's okay to feel that you are not making progress enough. It's okay to have 10 books in your backlog that you haven't read and 10 workshops you need to go to, because chances are having that downtime, having the time to reflect on things and integrate things is more important than getting through the next 10 books, because we whether we like it or not, our mind has finite capacity to process information. And granted, most of us that aren't doing personal development aren't even tapping into a lot of what's possible, and that kind of puts people that are into personal development and self-help kind of ahead of the curve. But at the same time, we all have that limitation of our mind, where we can only learn so much and we can only integrate so much, and there's only finite amounts of hours in a day. So what I'm saying today in this video is, especially if you've been taking my courses on self-acceptance and self-love, and a personal development simplified is another course that I have, give yourself the permission to not finish everything. Okay, give yourself the permission to take things slow, and if you're a slow learner, okay, if you're a slow learner, that's okay. We're all okay. We're all in this together. And sometimes it may feel like we're not making progress enough or faster than everybody else around us, but that's what our journey is teaching us, is that right now at this moment we are feeling that the progress being made is not adequate, and we need to sit with that feeling versus necessarily reaching out for this other book or downloading that audio book, or getting conditioned by these messages that are out there, especially in social media, that you have to do 10 different things to become someone. Okay, we are already who we need to be. We are already a worthy human being without having read that 10 books. And if we can go through the 10 books and read them, that's fantastic, right? I'm not negating or dinging the fact that we want to study, we want to learn, we want to grow. This is not against that. But what this is a reminder for every one of us to understand that there are many things that go on inside our minds. Once we have read one book, once we understand one concept, it takes time for it to unfold and sort of for us to start seeing results. Same with meditation, okay? You will never be the same even if you meditated 10 to 15 minutes on your meditation cushion one day. You will not be the same person as you are tomorrow. So you are not regressing, okay? You may feel like you're regressing back to day one or whenever this started, but that's really a mental conditioning, okay? That's the same feeling that makes us feel like we're not enough, we're not worthy. Okay, that's kind of the same thing that celebrities go through, where they're going, they have like almost a perfect body, and that's not enough for them. Okay, and then they constantly beat themselves up. They're doing drugs, and I'm not saying every single one of them. I mean, there's a lot of celebrities that are doing this the right way as well. But what I'm saying is, when you're pushing yourself that hard, it's not coming from a heart space. You have to hold space for yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to appreciate this journey that you're on, and then it becomes fun, okay? So something to think about if you've been scrambling, trying to do too much, especially during a time like this. Just be okay with integrating, okay? Integration is the key. You read one book and you are able to integrate all of this is a lot better than reading 10 books and not being able to even remember what the first book was talking about. My message for today, and I hope in this journey we all learn to love this journey. Okay, it's not so much about the destination, and I know this is a cliche, but when you're not being kind to yourself, it's very difficult to lose focus and lose why we're even doing this, right? It's ultimately for us. This personal development is ultimately for our gain, for our happiness. And it's okay to feel sometimes that we are not making progress, okay? All right, so this is Coach KP. Love yourself. I'm gonna love myself. Peace.